We're moving on into the typical calf marketing season, and the drought's still lingering, and that's got some Oklahoma cattle producers wondering how that's going to affect premium sales. And we have our good friend Doug McKinney here to talk to us about OQBN. Doug, how is the drought affecting OQBN this year?
You know, the drought's affecting everybody. It's affecting every beef cattle producer in the state. Well, OQBN and these special VAC 45 sales and preconditioning programs and value-added programs, they're being affected. And we are seeing that with our OQBN sales that we have scheduled this fall. Typically, this time of year, as we enter the end of September, going in the 1st of October, we're about 50% of our cattle enrolled that we were, say, last year. So, I mean, it's going to have an effect, and I really don't expect to see as big of a sales as we did last year, but we're still going to have the quality cattle there.
Well, and that's why people come to these sales. Let's talk about the premiums. How are they going to be affected this year?
You know, for the last 2 years, OQBN has averaged an $8 per hundredweight premium on these cattle. Whether that's a 4-weight calf or 8-weight, that's an average of $8 per hundredweight. Now, this year in a drought, I mean, there's still going to be a demand for a preconditioned weaned calf. I mean, the industry still demands those type of cattle. We have buyers that's already calling me right now that's asking, are we still going to have some preconditioned calf sales? So if that's the case, you know, I think the premium we should be able to expect somewhere around the same as we did the last 2 years. Now, I mean, there's never a guarantee. If you precondition a calf, you wean a calf, you agent source a calf, there's never a guarantee that you're going to see a premium, but the opportunity is definitely there. And things are shaping up on the sales that we've heard in Texas so far this late summer and early fall. Those same premiums are down there, so I expect to see a premium.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the agent source verification. A lot of producers are doing that anyway, and this is another opportunity to where they can benefit from that.
Absolutely, and because of the drought, many producers across the state were forced to market their calves a lot earlier, or maybe not as traditional as they have in the past. One value-added option they've had was to agent source these cattle. Many producers across the state have agent sourced their cattle before they market them back in the summer, because I mean, these light cattle, a lot of times they did end up in the feed yard, and the feed yards are paying a little bit more for that agent source verification. So far in OQBN, the cattle that we have enrolled total for the 11 sales or 9 sales that we're going to have this fall, probably 70 to 80% of the cattle so far have been agent source verified. So again, there's another opportunity for some premiums there. You know, you can expect maybe $1, $2, maybe $3 a hundredweight for these cattle so far that are agent source verified. Now, we expect to see that this fall. Hopefully we do. For a $4 investment, maybe to get an extra $2 a hundredweight, you know, there's some gamble there, but yet the opportunity is there to get a few extra dollars. So we are seeing a huge increase in agent source verification in Oklahoma.
Is it too late for ag producers to get in on OQBN this year?
Absolutely not. Our first sale is October the 11th, you know, and our last sale is December the 13th, and they're all across the state of Oklahoma. We have 9 sales scheduled this fall. We have 2 scheduled next spring. Really, it's a very simple process, you know, and you can go to OQBN website or visit your local OSU County Extension educator. You can get a list of these sales and locations, and it's a simple process. There are a few requirements in order to participate, because we are a VAC 45 sales. So these cattle must be preconditioned, they must be home raised, they must be vaccinated and weaned 45 days. And if you can meet that requirements, our enrollment process is pretty simple. We can enroll you in roughly 3 or 4 days. You'll be complete with an ear tag, and then you can pick the sale that you want to participate in. But there are weaning deadlines. You know, if you want to market your cattle in the October 11th sale, you know, those cattle must have been weaned on August 27th, which is an early sale. Now, we do have a lag from the October 11th sale. Our next sale is not until November the 2nd. So there is a lag in the month of October, but they get pretty steadily, you know, starting to the 2nd of November through the 13th of December. Same with agent source verification. You know, if you're interested in maybe preconditioning the VAC 45 with agent source verification is something we go under the umbrella of Micro Beef Technologies out of Amarillo, and that process will take about 5 to 7 business days to do. So you have to plan ahead if you want to chase that agent source, but it's not too late to enter the OQBN program at all.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Doug McKinney, and we have a link to the OQBN on our website. Our website is sunup.okstate.edu.